everybody, it's Kyle here from Tatum's Exotic Reptiles. Today I wanted to do a video and do a quick comparison between Freedom Breeders Cocoblox and Reptichip. A couple weekends ago we had the NARBC Arlington Expo, and Freedom Breeder brought one of their cocoa shakers and did a side-by-side comparison of the Cocoblox and the Reptichip, and I'll post that picture right here. Their Facebook page last week and seen a whole bunch of posts about how, or more or less there was a lot of people talking trash about how they went through and they staged it. Their Reptichip never looks like this whenever they open it. So I wanted to do a quick little video. I'm gonna prep both of them the exact same way. I have a block of Freedom Breeder Cocoblox and I have a block of Reptichip. I'm going to put a gallon of water in each and I'm going to let them sit for the same amount of time, and then I'm going to break them down. We're going to see how they break down, how well they break down, and then we'll do a side-by-side comparison of how they look after it's broke down. Here we go. Alright, so here we go. We got Reptichip over here, Cocoblox over here. You can already see the difference and how this one looks compared to this one. Let's cut them open and then we'll add the water, and then we'll go from there. Gallon of water, you can see it's all the way to the top. I want to make sure that it is a fair comparison between the two. Should have opened the bag up a little bit more. Alright, sorry about that. I had to open this up more. I was dumping more water everywhere. Alright, same thing over here with the Reptichip. Alright, you can already see how it's starting to expand and stretch this plastic. I mean, you can already still see the difference. These are such bigger chunks. This is more ground up fiber. Not saying anything bad about either one of them. I mean, I use this on some of the lizards that we have. I use this on our ball pythons, and I mean, this one seems to hold humidity a whole lot better. But not dissing anybody in this video. I'm just saying, you know, there's always a use for it, even if, you know, you can still see how this is expanding. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let these sit, give them about 30 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and we'll break them down and we'll look at them side by side and you see what we see. All right, guys, we're back. So I went ahead and cut the bags and flipped them over. It's kind of hard to do that on camera with one hand. So here's your Reptichip. We're gonna let it break apart. I don't know if you can see the amount of dust that's coming up off of this stuff, but it's pretty dusty. And that's kind of what happens whenever it's smaller chunks. I mean, when it's ground up more, you are going to get more dust out of it. And I used to use this stuff on my ball pythons, and I mean, it worked good, but it's just, once it starts to dry out and it gets dusty, and think your animals are breathing that in. All right. Kind of mix some of this dry stuff in with the wetter stuff. I think my Cocoblox bag had a hole in it. Most of the water just kind of came out. I mean, look how much easier it broke down. Just kind of fell apart. So there's your side-by-side comparison, and you got real small fiber as far as the Reptichip. It looks kind of dirty, to be honest, but that's just my opinion. And then you have Cocoblox, a lot bigger chunks. I mean, the color is so much different, and I mean, if you ever get the opportunity to check out both of them in person, I mean, side by side, it looks so much different in person than it does on camera. I mean, I'll mix this around again, get some more of the wetter cocoa up here. But even that, I mean, it's still, I mean, you run it through a shaker, you're losing a lot of the product because of the dust that's falling through it. And you can see all the dust on my hand. Here's a clean hand right here. I mean, you can see how much dust is on my hand now. So, I mean, all in all, like I said, both products are good. They both have their uses. I just prefer this on my snakes. You think of snakes whenever they're striking at rodents to eat and everything like that. It kicks up dust, and like I said, they breathe that in, and I try to do what's best for all of my animals. So, I mean, take it for what it is. Again, here's the side-by-side comparison. I mean, this product just looks so much cleaner. You make your decision. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. Let us know down in the comments below what your thoughts are. I mean, we'd love to hear, you know, what everybody else has to think about it. I mean, like I said, personally, I use both. I have reasons for why I use both. I mean, it is what it is. Again, I'm not trying to make a product look bad or anything like that. I just wanted to put it out there. You know, you've seen it side by side. They were both compared the exact same way. So, I mean, it is what it is, and I hope y'all enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We do have 3 clutches in the incubator right now. We have 1 more that's due to lay here in about a month or so. So keep an eye out for our clutch cutting videos coming up, and we'll see y'all in the next one.